let's go back to the slides for a moment. Okay. And so we're going to take a look at hand 4-3. And who do you think is the one no trump opener on hand 4-3? Who has 15 to 17 points? South hand, right. Are they balanced? Yeah. Oh, yeah, sure. 4-3-3 shape, very balanced. 4, 5, 6, 7, and another 7 is 14. 15, I guess this is worth 15. I'm not sure about this one. 15 and a half, maybe. That's enough. I'll open one no trump. This person has 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, pass. This person has 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and it actually has another 2 distribution points. If you think you can get to this hand, where's the entries to this hand? What's the 2 suits you could enter this hand? Clubs. Can't enter in clubs. 10 double 10. You'll never get there in a club suit. These other guys will mow you over. In what? Spades, yeah. You have an entry with the ace. Oh, boy, an ace is a good entry. Even better than a king. Because if you've got a king and the aces over there, that might not work. But yeah, if you've got an ace, that's a sheer entry, isn't it? And we hope this is an entry. If your partner's got, how many cards are they guaranteeing they have in diamonds without looking? What's their guarantee? How many diamonds? Minimum. 2. They have to have at least 2 in a suit, right? Or they shouldn't be opening one no trump. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have at least 8 cards in the suit. And a good partner. Hopefully they've got an honor or something. So, okay. So it would go 1 no trump in this hand rather than saying, I think we should play in 5 diamonds, need 11 tricks. No. Play 3 no trump. You only need 9 tricks. Because you do have an entry to help promote this suit. Do you want to try to play it, or you want to go to some more slides? What would be your preference? Play. Okay, let's take a look at 4-3. Do I have 4-3 is the question. I guess we can turn on some lights. 4-2. 4-3, here you go. You can put those back in.
You don't have it on the screen there?
I will put it on the screen. I absolutely will.
Oh, so we don't need this.
But why don't you go ahead and see what you can do with that hand. Thank you. And make it so that it's your table over here. Yeah, you're fine. North and south, that's fine. Just like you've got it. If you wish, or if you want to just put them in your hand, however you want to do it. We're going to let you all kind of get a feel for that. Do you want to just do it regular, or do you want to go ahead and just put them on the table? Which would your preference be?
Put them on the table.
Okay, I think that it's nice because as we're learning, it helps to be able to see what all the cards are really doing there, and then we can all learn from that. I think it goes a little better that way.
No, we don't know what trump is, so we don't know which
There's no trump. That's a good point. Yeah, if we have a trump, the trump would be to your right, to your partner's left. But with this time we have no trump suit. It is no trump. Okay, so I'll ask, who is the declarer?
The declarer is to the left of the dealer.
Well, the opening leader would be to the left of, but I mean, who actually was the first one to name no trump? I guess you did, didn't you, in the south hand? You were the first one to name it. So you declared, you started one no trump, and you ended up in a no trump denomination. So you're the declarer, and it will be up to me to lead, won't it? I'm over here in the west seat. Are you all, can you hear me okay? Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to call the cards out and see if you agree with me. It's 3 no trump contract. I have in my west hand 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points. Okay, so my partner must have about 4 or 5 points, maybe a little more. I'm going to go ahead and lead my Queen of Hearts to the top of a sequence. So I'm leading the Queen of Hearts, and I'm going to put that separate from all the rest of them. Oops. I'm going to put it nearer me. I'm going to segregate it from the others. So I don't know if you can see me over here, but I've got my cards there, and I'm moving the Queen of Hearts, and that's the opening play. Now the dummy comes down at this instant. You say, thank you, partner, and you want to start making a plan of attack. So what are you going to play from the dummy? 7 or 6 probably doesn't matter, does it?
6?
No, he'll have to give you instructions, yes. Okay, South, what do you want to play from the dummy? 7 or 6, right? You can just say play from the dummy or play the 6 or whatever. Okay, so go ahead and play the 6 from the dummy.
Where am I going to put it?
Just put it right near you. That's fine.
Me, okay.
Okay, and then over by the next hand, what are you going to play over there?
Well, I think we're mixed up here, because I have the 7 and the 6.
You should have the 7 and 6. Yes, that's fine. Yeah, so right, you're the
Oh,
declarer.
you're the
Oops,
declarer.
sorry.
You're the declarer, you're the first person.
Okay.
Now I play. Okay.
So she will tell you what to play.
Got it.
And okay, she says play the 6. Okay. Okay, now the next hand, what are you going to play over there in the east hand? Okay, the 2 is fine.
I'm thinking about transportation problems. So that's what I was thinking.
2.
I would think.
Okay, so the
something
2 has
about
been
playing
played.
less- Oh.
And now it's up to you, and I think you could play the king or the ace. I would play the ace to be sneaky, then they don't know who's got the king. But if you want to play the king, that would be fine.
Okay.
Okay, so the king has been played. Everybody turn your cards over and do as follows. Everybody look at me, please. When you turn your card over, face it lengthwise on who won it. They won it that direction, so don't put the card this way. Put the card so it goes to the north-south direction to point it to the person who won the trick. Actually, we're going to do it this style rather than, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we're doing it just like that.
Oh.
That's kind of the duplicate. I know you guys are used to the social rubber bridge. Okay, so now we've won it in the south hand. And now what's their play strategy? What do you think they should play next? What should South play to trick number 2? Should they try to promote a suit? And if so, which suit should they try to promote? What's their long suit? Diamonds, yes. So how about playing one of the diamonds? I would even suggest playing the Jack of Diamonds, the higher card from the short side. I would play the Jack of Diamonds. Okay, the Jack of Diamonds has been played. I'm sitting over here in West, and I can see, oh my gosh, I can see exactly what they're doing. I see those 6 really nice diamonds. I've got Ace Doubleton. There's no reason for me to hold back. So I'm going to play the Ace of Diamonds. Okay, and you'll call for a 4. They will instruct the dummy to play the 4. And then over in the
Where am I putting this?
east hand, we're going to flip that one over 2, and we're going to say okay. So that's
This
one trick, and this time you face this one towards me, east-west, because this time I won it with my ace. So don't face it that way. Face it towards the side that won. Since west won, face the length so it goes to, and you've all done very well. That's great. Now I'm on lead, and I'm like tenacious. Doggone it. They took my Queen of Hearts with a king, but I'm going to play the Jack of Hearts. I'm going to try again. Get back up on that horse. So I'm playing the Jack of Hearts, still trying to promote my suit. And now you call from the dummy. There's pretty easy. You have to play the 7. You must follow suit. And then third hand plays the 3. And then you can win the ace in the fourth hand, can't you?
Right.
Okay, so we're going to face that one so it points to you. That points to you since you won that trick. It gets a little while to get used to. Don't worry about this part. Okay, so you're in your hand. You won the king, and you want to start taking those hearts out. So you can play the 10, or take the diamonds out. So you can play the 10 of diamonds,
Okay.
and I'll play my 2 of diamonds. You'll call for a little diamond, I think, or do you want to go ahead and overtake it? Either one. Doesn't matter too much. You know it's a good card, so just play low.
Yeah, no, 7 is fine.
7's fine. Okay, goes for a 7. And over in the other hand, you cannot follow to the suit over in west. So what are you going to discard? A heart, I guess. A 4 of hearts. Okay, and face it lengthwise towards the north-south since they won that trick. They won it in their hand, in the south hand, so they're still in that hand.
Did you put that on top of it?
Yeah, you put it right on top.
I mean, does it have to...
You can put them on a little bit like this just so you can kind of keep track. It doesn't matter too much. Okay, he plays another diamond. I'm getting tired of these diamonds, doggone it. I'm going to play a 2 of clubs. I don't think this club suit's going to do much for me. I've got 4 little. You want to go to the king with style? 8 of diamonds. He says 8 of diamonds. He knows they're all good. Play the 8. He instructs the dummy. So you play the 8 of diamonds, please, and put that over into your hand. It was a 5 of diamonds led. I can't follow, and you must play the 8. That's what he instructs you to do. Okay, and now it's over to the... What do you want to play from the other hand? 8 of hearts. Okay, might as well play 8. I agree. Okay, and face that towards them, the north-south, since they won. Everybody turns it over. Okay, you're now in the dummy, aren't you? Yes. So now you don't lead from your hand, the south hand. Now you must lead from the north hand. And I know what you're going to play. You're going to play that top diamonds, aren't you?
Well, I could, but what's the hurry? I call, you know.
Okay,
Isn't
whatever
that right?
you want. Yeah, you can do whichever diamond you want. Yes.
Play the queen.
The queen. He makes it hard. Okay, he plays a diamond. The queen is what he called for from the south hand. And now over into the east hand, I'm going to play a 6 of spades. Okay, and that's their trick. So turn it over and make it so that north-south have won it. Make it in their orientation. You're still in the dummy hand in the north. What do you want to play now?
King.
The king, yes. Oh, you're rinse, wash, lather, and repeat. And I'm going to play a club, I guess. Okay, club from the east hand.
And
I'll
just empty with the lowest.
Okay, you want to get rid of a spade or a heart, doesn't matter. Okay, fine. And okay, now what do you want to do? You won that king. You want to do one more time?
Yeah.
Doggone it. 9 of diamonds. He's squeezing us. He plays the 9 of diamonds. Play the 9. Okay, I'm going to get rid of a spade over from the east hand. Okay, and what do you want to pitch? A heart? That'll never go anywhere. Okay, fine. And now what? Now you've got to do it the old-fashioned way. You've got to earn it. You're in the dummy. What do you want to play from the dummy?
The 2 of spades.
2 of spades. He calls for the 2 of spades. Okay. And I'll play the second hand low. I'll play the 9 of spades.
Okay.
You got to play spades.
Oh, I misread it. I was thinking this.
Oh, okay. That's all right. It turns out you got lucky. You probably want to play the jack.
Yeah.
Okay, and I win the queen.
I didn't mean to do that.
No, you didn't.
No.
That's okay. So this is my trick over in the
Right.
east. I'm going to come back with a spade. And you have to play a spade.
Well, we want it. I would think. Yeah. No, I can't see any reason why you wouldn't want to take your tricks.
Yeah, so you might want to take the ace.
Yeah.
You're going to go up with the ace?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll play the 9. And what do you want to play? A low spade?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And so now, I guess I'll go. Well, how come I have 3 cards?
I don't know. We kind of got a little bit fast on one of these. It's okay.
King on.
You've got 2 more tricks, don't you? The ace and the king.
Right.
Okay. So, okay. I think you made your contract.
Okay.
So if we put them back all down again, or we don't have to, I'm just going to show you on the screen. How are you doing over there? Did you make your game?
Yes.
Good. Okay, let's take a look at it. And that was 4-3, was it not? I think there's a little sticker on it. Yes, this is the hand. So it started 1 no trump from the south. Didn't really like those Jack 3 and Jack 4th, but it's a Jack 10. And boy, wasn't that nice? Aren't you glad you had the Jack 10 as it turned out with your partner's diamond? Because it only left the outstanding ace. So because you had 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points, you might think I should only invite, but because you have some distribution points, if you can get to this hand, and the way you would get to this hand was with that ace. That was a nice, helpful entry. So I over here tried to start with that Queen of Hearts. It didn't really do much good. They won with the King. They then played a Jack of Diamonds. They're starting unblocking, playing the high cards from the short side. It was won with the ace, no reason to hold back. They try a heart again. It's won by the ace. The Iron Duke comes in again. They play a 10 of diamonds, once more unblocking. A low diamond to the 8 or whatever, and then a high diamond following. They're pitching clubs in the east-west. A queen pitching a heart. There's no reason to have that heart. And a 9. Oh boy, wasn't that fun? You won 5 diamond tricks there. And how many points did you have in diamonds? 5, a king and a queen. But man, you promoted that suit. And then it was a club to the king, an ace of clubs from the south hand, a spade to the ace, and they get the king and they get the queen. So what I see is 10 tricks for north-south. So even though they had just kind of a medium one no-trump opener of 16 and 9 points with some distribution, that diamond suit was beautiful. So, yes, question.
This is probably a stupid question, but in all circumstances, don't you want to have the lead or take the lead or obtain the lead? And would there ever be a time when, well, other than you're going to try and get an eight and lose the ace, but other than that, don't you always want to, if you can, be the leader and be?
Most always. Let's say that this hand didn't really have the ace of spades. Let's say that we modified the deal a little bit, and rather than give the ace, let's give them the queen. Oops, come on up there. The queen. It won't go up there. I know it will. There it is, the queen. Now it's not so easy to get to that hand, is it? Okay, we're in 3 no trump in the south. And so the opening lead was the Queen of Hearts. And you win it with, I like to be sneaky, I like to play the ace. Maybe they'll think that their partner has the king. Ha ha ha. Okay, so I won the ace. Okay, I play the Jack of Diamonds. And whether they duck or not, it won't matter. But if I didn't have 4 diamonds on the south hand, let's say I only had about 2 diamonds, it would make a big difference. So there are times where you saw using the rule of 7 where you can disrupt the opponent's communication. And so I wouldn't say always, but I would say a lot of the time, probably 60, 70, 80% of the time, you want to win the race before they win the race. Okay? So the answer is yes most of the time. But like in bridge, there's always the it depends type of scenario. Any other questions about this hand? Okay, well, I'm trying to think if we had anything else here on the slides. I think that's getting pretty close, but let's just take a look. We can go over this one another time. And to wrap up, we looked at hand evaluation today. 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe not 1 sometimes. Jack Doubleton? No. Like on the hand records I gave you out, somebody opened 1, or really responded with 6 points, but it really, Jack Doubleton never did anything. We bid it, we listened to the auction. We can even sometimes evaluate how many points our partner might have in their hand. We take a look at our strength and our length if we have a promotable suit. We take a look at our suit quality. If we have nice honors in the suit, especially toppers, primary honors like aces and kings, we're happy. That last hand, king, queen, 6 times. That was pretty nice. In the bidding, if we have a substandard hand, we can pass or we can sign off. If we have extra values, we make an invitational bid. So if I have 15 to 17 points, and if you have 7 points, we'll never get to game. 17 and 7, we'll never make it, so don't bid. Don't bid 2 no trump. Well, I've got 17, I'll say 3 no trump. 17 and 7 will not get us to a 25-point game. We're going to go down. So you don't want to bid unless you got a chance. But if you have 8 or 9 points, I'd like you to make a bid, to bid 2 no trump. Or if you have a 4-card major, remember Sam's statement? Bid 2 clubs, bid 2 clubs. If I have a major, I'll bid it. If I don't have a major, I'll bid 2 diamonds. I don't. Okay, then you can bid 2 no trump, and I can go 3 no trump if I got 17, or pass with 15 or 16. And if you have 10 points or more, you bid game. If you have 16 or 17 points, bid 4 no trump and invite slam. And if you have 17 points, like that first hand we saw, just bid slam yourself. We'll get a ton of points. How many points do we get for game? 300 for not vulnerable, 500 for vulnerable. How many points do we get for a slam? Wow, 750 points plus the game bonus? That's pretty cool. Vulnerable, even more. Okay, so our play strategy we saw pretty much today, most of the time, was the promotion play. We haven't been looking at roughs today because we're not playing in a trump suit. And we did just a little spattering of looking at finesses, but we're not really focusing on finesses. We just want to learn how to promote. I would say that 60 or 70% of the time, this is our primary strategy, whether you're in a suit contract or no trump. So that's why we focused on that today, is to learn about that. And also we want to do some observation and see, if we do a little calculation, how many cards are in a suit, or where's the honors likely to be, by what was the opening lead, what are they trying to do? We're contrarians, we'll try to do the opposite. And so for homework, you've got your notebook. If you look in the back of section 2, I think that on this page here, you'll see some exercises if you want to try them. It's pretty easy to do. But see, if you open 1 no trump with these hands, or how would you respond? It's got a couple things to try. And of course, you can go to the ACBL, this Learn to Play Bridge program. It's really good. It's an animated program. It teaches you how to play. You can go to Bridge Base if you want to kibitz other people. Just get your ID and password. You can play for free. Or if you want to play in the American Contract Bridge League games, cost you $1 to play for an hour. You'll be through in an hour and it's all over with. Or you can just watch other people play. And that's why I recommend is just go kibitz. Remember the kibitz bird? They watch others. They're kind of curious. You can just watch people play and see how they do. Or you can go to thebridgehands.com and you can take a look at that number and then put an HTML after it. And you can go ahead and take a look at the videos that we're seeing last week or this week. And then on YouTube, if you do a search for this Shaw Taylor, Bridge with Shaw Taylor, he's got 2.5 hours of video, really well done. And then playing with friends. So do you have any questions? How are we doing? Did you like today, or what worked well for you, or what can we do better next time? I know it's tough from 7 to 9. I've got tough competition. You going to hang in there? We got one more week before we go on a week off, for me anyway. So next week we'll go into suit contracts. We'll start taking a look at the major suits. Now we'll start doing some roughing, now that we know a little bit about promotion. So I look forward to seeing you next week. If you have any things, you can always go to mybridgehands.com and contact me there if you need to.